DJ, what's up? What's going on, Killer Weasel? Damn, you guys are quick. Oh, what's up, fellas? Hey, and my chat stream's working. Sweet! Even better. Alright, I've been busy most of the afternoon working on this, so I appreciate that, Killer. I have to find my tractors. Okay. Get these guys going again. So I've been pretty much. Hold on. Hopefully that's still working. I have been pretty much playing this all freaking afternoon, trying to get stuff done. Oh, he stopped. Really? Come on. I'm gonna split this up. So, I've been doing this anti-tractor program, like I said, most of the afternoon. I've only done one episode on it. I don't want to give up on it. I think it's going to work, but there's going to be things I'm going to have to work around. Doing chape and all that stuff is easy. Making power food for the cows is going to be the most difficult thing, and I think I'm just going to end up having to lease equipment or borrow equipment. I think it's going to be the best way to do this. So, got sunflowers going in here. I have. Oh, what do I have? Let's see, zoom in here. I have barley on field 1, wheat on 4, so that'll give me straw. I saw you. I was watching your video for a bit there, Killer. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything in field 10 yet. And we're putting the sunflowers in field 15. So we're gonna put corn in field 10. Anytime, man. Sometimes I just sit back and watch. I don't mean not to comment. It's just I multitask a lot. So usually I end up watching a lot of streamers in the background while I'm doing mine. So we have grass fields all over the place. G2's getting done now for fertilizer on its second stage. Field 1 has got all 3. 4's been fertilized for its second stage. Mr. GolfCart, what is up? How you doing? Long time no see, man. Like a lurker, that's it. Had a good teacher. Those lurking classes are paying off. Oh, DJ's in here somewhere. Of course, I'm sure GolfCart likes bacon too. DJ's probably editing his videos for tomorrow morning. GolfCart? What time is it? It's 1:30 in the morning. Wait, late night, man? Oh, what do we have here? Mexican standoff? Let's get this guy out of the way. Just kind of park him around the corner here. Yes, Mr. GolfCart and I are on the same time zone. It's 1:30 in the morning. DJ's always doing that, in and out of consciousness. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what's going on here either. This guy's doing some funky stuff on this field. If I remember correctly, last time I tried this map, this specific field had slight issues. I think it's got to do with I didn't put a big enough headland in at the end. I think that big boulder might have something to do it. Might have something to do with it too. Stupid boulders. Between DJ and GolfCart, you guys are killing it on Mercury Farms. I think it's awesome that Jim gave you guys access to that. It's kind of helped out with the boringism of 19, I guess you could say, for streamers and whatnot. Everybody's biting at the bit for a new damn map, and nobody's kept putting one out. Oh yeah, I just threw that up, Killer Weasel. I enjoy talking to people on my streams. Whether or not they lurk, that's up to them. I like meeting people from all over the place, so. Yeah, I hear you there, Killer, but you can only do so much with that terraforming. Unless you're talking about PC. Yeah, okay. I hopefully contracted my nephew, to possibly start modding maps for 19. I kind of think I might have talked him into it. Hey, Nicholson Farm, what's going on? I had an idea. I spoke to some friends about it. I sent 2 requests to 2 mod map makers that I know of. One is currently not doing it, and the other one has to want to see it. Or wants how did he word it? He wants to see it come to. He has to be able to want it. Is how he worded it, basically. Which I get that, and I understand it takes hours upon hours upon hours, but he was actually very timely in responding to my questions. So, you know, I get it. It's an idea. Hopefully at some point I'll get to see it come into existence. But if I have to wait and do it myself, then I have to wait and do it myself. I took a page out of who used the satellite map imagery for, what was it, Oakfield? Who did that? Oxygen David? Or was that Bullet Bill? Anywho, I borrowed that idea and I went on Google Earth and I found a satellite image of the town I grew up in, which back in the 40s was a very large farming town. Thanks, fellas. He was one of the modders that I contacted. Like I said, I understand what he was saying. With the amount of hours it takes to make a map, it's no easy task. And they do it for free, so I have to understand his concept of actually wanting to see it, you know, come into existence type thing. Hey, Big Rig Videos, what's up? Big Rig, you're new here. How you doing? Welcome. How's everybody's Tuesday? Hopefully everybody had a good day. Mr. Klutch, much appreciated, Big Rig. We just talk about life on this channel and farm. It's kind of like a daily vlog of my life happenings. Sometimes it's funny as shit, sometimes it's not. Well, thank you very much, sir. It's much appreciated. Usually I stream for quite a few hours in the wee hours of the dawn. The last couple of nights I've only been going about an hour, but I've had a lot on my plate lately and I'm tired. But things are always looking up. Funny story, Bigger. I was doing videos of 19 here about 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. I was doing streams on 19 pretty much every night because, you know, I spent $90 on the game. And killer. That's one reason. I was working with HowardBot and Farmer Minn on my Ravenport map. HowardBot and I had just finished one contract with no problems. Farmer Minn had fertilized the grass field for me, and he had to pop out. So HowardBot and I went to do my cotton field harvest, and the game crashed. So I ended up going over to HowardBot's Lone Oak Farm map for a bit and helping him out. And after I was done helping him out, I tried to fix what had happened on Ravenport because we were in, like I said, we were in the midst of putting away equipment and stuff. And he crashed 3 more times on me, and I just got aggravated and shut it down. I have not been back on 19 since. Plus, then I had frozen pipe issues and, you know, water everywhere. My furnace is still aggravating me, but we have heat, so it's not all bad. There's always a bright side to everything. As long as the wife and the kids are warm, that's all that matters. Mr. GolfCart with the channel links. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. For everybody in here, which is 3, make sure you go check out GolfCart Jockey, DjGoHam Gaming, Farmer Minn. I have a 1.5 mile long list of channels that they're awesome people, they're great streamers. And I enjoy each and every one of their company whenever they're on. just make sure you go over and hit their channels up and give them a sub and a like. You gotta watch out for that golf cart though, man. He's always lurking. It's alright. I don't mind. I like to watch sometimes too. No! These trucks do not stop on this map. Fail, get back here! I need your license plate number. That's an insurance claim. Stupid trucks. Oh, they jumped out again? That is what it is. I know DJ's falling asleep. So, Killer Weasel, this is my antique tractor farm. I attempted this once already on the golden days of farming, which it kind of worked. The issue I had with that was everything was so far away. Right now! My day was actually quite nice. Got a lot of stuff done with the wife, running around. Went to Taco Bell for the first time in years for lunch. I'd never want to get rid of you guys. You know, kind of putzed around in the morning. Came home, had lunch. We had King Bob's chorus concert tonight. So we had to sit through 4th and 5th graders band concert to get to the chorus concert, which was entertaining. No, I don't go for the spicy stuff. I just like the soft tacos and the chalupas. But yeah, we had King Bob's chorus concert tonight, so that was actually quite enjoyable. The chorus teacher they have at the elementary school can, she does some pretty amazing things with the kids, and I have to admit, the band teacher has got his work cut out for him. Oh no? Okay. I'll have to consider that. Being on the East Coast, sometimes they don't have the same stuff. They're weird like that. Ooh, grilled burrito. You're making me hungry. Cut it out. This is the old stream farm. Big Rig Videos. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the chat stream here. Don't get me wrong, the band teacher is an awesome dude. And, he can work some magic, that's for sure. The chorus teacher she's pretty freaking amazing. In more ways than one. Shh! Don't say it. Don't tell Mrs. Tiny I said that. Mrs. Tiny's the best. Lots and lots of band camps. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to have band camp stories with the new addition to the vehicles. We have a Smarshmallow now for work. It's not a Betty, but it gets 30 miles to the gallon. Go get some, I forgot I could have come out there. Go get some fertilizer in here. That's right, man. Chicken strips and vodka. Man, I gotta get my butt in gear. I gotta make some of my my hot sauce. I haven't made that in a dog's age. The wife loves it. Here we go. Michael S, what's up? Smarshmallow. A very good friend of mine. Let's back up a little bit. I used to have 2 vehicles. One is good, but the other one was probably my most reliable vehicle I've ever owned. And she was 3,000 miles away from 400,000 miles on the original motor, and between a $300 steering shaft and a $300 alternator, I'd owned the truck for 6 years, and I only bought it for $250. So Betty didn't owe me anything, but I have to put her out to pasture. She's going to the great junkyard in the sky. Oh, how do I get in there? I gotta go over there now, don't I? Alright. Betty was an 18-year-old Ford F-150 with a 4.6 Triton motor. I can go out my driveway and still start her up. She'll smoke for a few minutes, but if you had almost 400,000 miles on you, you would too. That was a goal I had set with that truck, and I wanted to see it happen. But between tires and no exhaust and a failing alternator, it's just not in the cards. So, fast forward, Smarshmallow is a 1994 Toyota Corolla that a very dear friend of mine dropped off in my driveway with the keys and the registration information and said, "Have at it. Enjoy. Hope it gets you a couple of years." And he gave it to me. Needs a couple $100 worth of parts, which that's no big deal. Not any of what it has, or not any of what it needs to be replaced immediately, save for the radiator. Got a little tiny crack in the upper tank. Take it easy, DJ. We'll catch you on the flip side. I can't wait to see the video in the morning. Rest easy, man. So, aside from a radiator, I have a car that's got 200K on it and has absolutely no rot. And it runs. It stumbles a little bit on startup, but it needs a tune-up because the spark plug tube seals are kind of weeping. But other than that, it doesn't need a tune-up to be put on the road. It just needs a radiator, and I'm going to see if I can't actually do something about that without having to replace it right away. Big rig, it depends. If I run out of stuff to do, it might not be that long. If I can continue finding stuff to do, I've been known to stream for over 5 hours. And like I said, I talk about, we pretty much talk about anything and everything in here. You know, daily life. I reminisce a lot about growing up. You know, past life experiences. What I've dealt with as a child and as a father/husband. let me tell you, one of the most interesting things in my life is comes from being a parent. I got 3 boys. I have 2 teenagers and a one. Well, he's 9, so he's almost there. But it's probably one of the most awesome things I've had the pleasure of doing in my life is having kids and raising them. I don't know how I'm going to mow this field. I don't know if I'm going to be able to mow this field. Did I see somebody say Farmer Minn? Is Farmer Minn in here? I must have missed him. Farmer Minn, if you're still in here, I apologize. I was not ignoring you. The chat is jumping like crazy tonight. Nope, okay. You went to bed early tonight? He wasn't falling asleep on you, was he again, GolfCart? Trying to do your videos or anything? Oh, missed a bit there. There we go. No! I didn't want to get out there. Oh, I so need a new controller. Alright, let's see here. What's next? Okay, got those done. We got a grass field across the way there, so gotta go that way. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, alright. That was awkward. We're gonna park this right here for a minute. I gotta bomb around here. Okay. He finished that end up. Let's get him over there. Finish up the other end. Let's see how the other 2 are doing here. Ooh, is he almost done? Please say he's done. Yes. Well, I have a charging dock and I have 2 controllers. I have one of them's charging right now, but my kid spilled something on it. So the PlayStation button sticks and the R1 bumper sticks, or the L1 bumper sticks. What's going on, Reaper? But I always keep one fully. I keep them when I go to bed. I put them both on the dock, and they're fully charged. My poor PlayStation though was on most of the day because the kids use it for, you know, their video games, and the wife uses it for Netflix. And so we're running. I think I picked the Bohemian Geo for this. We're running a 6-day seasons, and we're running all either old or antique tractors. A lot of oddball stuff. I had to actually go out of the game twice, or no, 3 times to find equipment that actually fit the bill and worked. Because they have one plow for antique tractors that is, no, that's horrible. They had one plow that was just, it whipped around when it was on the ground. It wouldn't keep a straight line. So that one got nixed for this one. The one that comes with the antique tractor pack is so dinky this would take hours. This has already been going for a bit already. It's only like I think it's only like a 3-meter plow. Where are my plows? There's my plows. You should burn a little bit of oil there, Reaper. I noticed. So the plow that comes with the antique tractor pack, which is this right here, is a 1 meter. This is a 1.5 meter, and believe it or not, it does make a big difference. This is the second to last field I have to plow, and then I gotta go up to 17, which is huge. Nicholson has joined the light side. Nicholson Farm is on PS4. He was streaming earlier this afternoon, and between him and Big Daddy, they were tearing it up on Mercury. What was it? Mercury Farms or Nicholson Farm? There we go. Got him going, and I can go back over here. Alrighty. This I gotta finish my Minn well. I really hope Giants gets their arson gear and starts getting maps out. Now we've had what, 3 maps going to testing now, and 2 of them had failed. Marwell Manor being one of them. There was a second one out. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. And then I hear rumors Jim's Mercury Farm for 19 failed testing. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But give us something. Please give us something. Dude, it's killing me. I want to play the damn game so bad, but the one that I was really getting into was Ravenport, and now that started crashing on me repeatedly. I've got a decent setup on Estancia Lapacho, but I don't know. That one's just a little too red for my taste. Subnautica started crashing on me, Reaper. I think it's got too many save files on it between my oldest, myself, and my youngest. So I have to, I started a creator file. My youngest has a creator file, which he just goes in there and like makes fire extinguishers, and then he'll jump in the water and use the fire extinguishers to get away from stuff. Came home one day, he's like, Dad, check this out. He was in the water with a fire extinguisher in his hand, and he pulled the trigger and it blew him backwards really fast. He's like, it's so cool. Like, that's not the point of the game though, bud. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but... Nice. Let's see, will it hit the trigger for this? Yep, sweet. Oh no! Ugh, out of seed. Arrgh. Gonna have to refill my little shelf there. Oh, 900L. I love those. I work for a trucking company at Big Rig Videos. I work in a in-house parts department. Private company, semi-corporation owned, but the owner is heavily involved with the company. He does not just pawn it off to people, which is awesome. He's very, very kind-hearted man. It's hard to come by nowadays. Sweet! I'm in the upper northeast corner of the United States. I'd say I live in the great state of Connecticut, but it is no longer great. It is just the state of Connecticut. Stopped being great a really long time ago. I thought there was a fence there. Oh well. Guess not. Man, I wish we had drivers like you where I work here, Big Rig. We have idiots. We have guys that are so impatient and so stupid that they take out the rear closing cross member on a bi-weekly basis. They've got the electronic release for the kingpin when they drop their trailers, and instead of dropping the air in their airbags, they just they go to pull out, forget to drop their airbags, and they catch the kingpin on the trailer on a rear closing cross member. 99% of the time, the techs have to replace them because it rips the bolts right through the closing cross member. Dude, you got me, man. I had a guy come up, I work, like I said, I work in a parts department. Saturday, I had a guy come into the lobby at the fleet maintenance building, call me and tell me to bring a key over for his truck, because he locked his damn keys in a rig with it running right outside the lobby door. And I'm on the other end of the phone going, what the hell are you talking about? And I shit you not, all I hear is, I lock keys in truck. I need key. Bring me key. I don't keep keys here for your tractors. You need to talk to transportation at the main building. You're calling the wrong person. Oh, you know keep keys? No, we know keep keys. That's what we have to deal with. Yeah, a lot of these other guys in here, Big Rig, have heard this story. We had a guy driving a rig that we had recently purchased. I want to say we had only had them. We bought 3 2014 day cab Freightliners. After a month, we were down to 2. Because they have that stupid little engine shutdown override switch in the cab. Well, this guy didn't realize that when the engine was trying to shut down, that he probably should have let it. His turbo ran away, and instead of pulling over, he kept hitting that override switch, kept the truck running, and by the time he did stop, the only reason he stopped was because other drivers were pulling in front of him, and he got cut off by 5 vehicles that forced him to pull off the road because they couldn't see behind him. He was rolling coal down the highway so bad nobody behind him could see the road. His turbo ran away. By the time they got him stopped and pulled over, the guy had enough time to get the hell out of the truck and it burned to the ground. He didn't even get any of his paperwork, his cell phone, his overnight bag, nothing. A lot of these guys, even with the day cabs, they'll change on their way back from delivering their loads. So he lost a rented trailer, a rig that the company had only owned maybe a month, and an entire load of yogurt burned to the ground because of that stupid little engine override switch. one of the techs had pictures of the aftermath. The guy literally had a barbecue on the side of the road. There was nothing left of the cab, nothing left of the tires. It was a complete write-off. The trailer was rented from another company. We ended up purchasing not only that trailer, but all of their trailers. Yeah, dude, I wish I had an answer to that. I go nuts if I hear an alarm go off in my vehicle. Like on my stupid Jeep. Every time, it gets me every time too. When the gas light goes on, it sets off the warning chime. I freak out every time because I monitor my gauges for the most part. But then that stupid little light is just behind the steering wheel where you can't see it right away when it goes off. And that bell goes off, and it's first thing I look for is oil pressure or engine temp. Hello, Farmer Minn, what's up? Farmer Minn is a machine, Big Rig Videos. Do I what, Farmer Minn? What do I know? I don't know. Yes, I have workers going on the other end of the... No, I have workers stopped, actually. Let's go take a peek at what they're doing. Is that guy finally done? Where is he? You are not done. I've got this guy hired out because I suck at plowing. Plus, I try to bounce around on the maps and do stuff while, you know, this stuff's getting done. Otherwise, you'd be sitting here for 3 hours watching me plow. I'll show you there, Big Rig. One of my personal favorites, especially on these kind of maps. The Portrait E516. The one I have happens to be that exact color because I like that color. Complete with the proper header and header trailer. And what did I use for a corn header? I didn't use a typical corn header. I used the, what are they called? The Clado. Clado? We use this Clado corn header. Ah, really? I don't know, man. I have a thing for those old power wagons. My brother had a 78 Dodge Power Wagon 4x4. It had Zenith 31 by 10.5 by 12-inch tires on it. The width. I didn't know Zenith made tires until he bought that truck. I have a Ford electric water heater in my basement. It's not hooked up, but it's there. Well, maybe one day, Farmer Minn. Not to change the subject there, Farmer Minn, did you get my message I sent you? I haven't been on Messenger all that much. Cool. Here I'm planting corn on them empty. No, I do not, Farmer Minn. I sent it to your Farmer Minn account on Messenger. Hey, Ryan Clarke, what's up? How you been? Get off the road, really? Big Rig Videos, this is a root crop or row crop planter. This was given to us right before 17 or 19 came out, because they only had the seeder for like your cereal crop, your wheat, barley, and your canola and your soybeans. We didn't have an antique tractor corn planter, and somebody threw this thing together. Obviously it's been converted to run behind a tractor, but it would have been horse drawn. And liters, the cereal crop planter only holds 100 liters too. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? But this was the answer to the corn seeder. Oh, no, no, no. This is my first year. I'm only on day 3. I'm getting all the sowing done, fertilizing done. If I get to do any kind of harvesting, it'll be cutting grass. Which they gave us right after 19 came out. They gave us a bale trailer that connected directly to the antique baler. So I'm gonna get to take that out. Yes, sir. I started to explain it earlier and I got sidetracked. I tried to do this map on Golden Days of Farming, and it's part of the reason I gave it up is because we got a new map out. But all the store was at the other end of the frickin' map. The cows weren't anywhere near the main farm, but the pigs and the sheep were. And don't get me wrong, I like the Golden Days of Farming, but what are you doing? Stop it. To run an antique tractor farm on it is, it's unless you got somebody else to do it with, it's too much. Big Rig, thanks for popping in, man. Much appreciated. You ride safe, man. Sweet. Anybody know when Klutch is going to be streaming again? I enjoy watching his streams on my way home from work. Actually, not watching, listening. I don't watch YouTube on the way home from work. I listen. No, I did not hire a worker. Cut it out. Oy vey. Stupid buttons. Big rig, I usually do streams every single night. I work second shift, so when I get home, I'm wide awake. The house is quiet. Kids are passed out. Wife's passed out, and I'm wound up like a 10-day clock. So this is my unwind time. This is my me time. But I'll stream for anywhere between 2 to 4, 5, 6 hours, depending on how awake I am after halfway through it. So every night, it's just tonight is usually I'm off Sundays and Mondays, and that's when I usually get a lot of stuff done. I forgot to get my Until Dawn video out this week, so I'm gonna have to double up on that later in the week. But that's a not PG-13 friendly game, so I have to be very cautious as to when I do that. Hello. Let's see, where am I going? Zoom in. Okay, so that one's done. Alright, things are looking good here. So 15, I think, is done. Yep, so 16 is next, and it looks like he's just about finally finished. Yeah, no, I hear you there, man. I'm not gonna say my job's hard. It's not. The only hard part about my job is having to pick up brake drums for trailers and tractors and gearboxes and all the heavy crap. But I only work 8-9 hours a day. I spend more time going through ROs, checking to make sure parts got charged to the right truck unit or unit number. Because we have people that work for us that we run 3 shifts, 6 days a week. So we're on 24/6. Saturday night, I lock up the parts room at 9 o'clock, and there's no third shift. And that's the only day of the week that there's no third shift. It's a much different step up from what I used to do, but I love it. And to me, that's all that matters. I'm in group chats with a lot of different people, and you know, you get the woe is me ones. Oh, I gotta work, it sucks, you know, this and that. And it's like, well, you know, if it sucks that bad, go get a damn different job. You might enjoy it more. Oh yeah, we had him fertilizing. Check our planting. Oh boy, I planted sunflowers. Well, hopefully they take. If not, oh well. Let's see here. Sweet. Huh, no way. Oh, for those of you on PC, I guess Westbridge Hills has been updated for 19. But I can't read it because it's in Spanish. Oh, I love it. I wouldn't count on that being anywhere near accurate. Pick the plow. There we go. Has it, Farmerman? Is it any good? And thank you for your response, by the way, sir. Much appreciated. Looks like this thing needs a valve job. It's a lot of blow-by for a little tractor. Maybe some new valve seals, new rings. Looks like it needs a little bit of an overhaul. I just bought this thing today too. Maybe portrait means throwaway tractor. So we have silage bunkers out here in the middle of nowhere. Could you imagine how long it would take me to fill those with this little equipment? I mean, look at that. I mean, they're not wide by any means, but not very long. Challenge accepted. Alright, Big Rig. Rest easy, man. worker on that, and we'll go get the cultivator going. I'm going to take that back to the main farm and get the other seeder hooked up. I don't want to do too much corn. I am going to do 17 is going to be corn, but that'll be for silage. The one over on 10 that I just planted will be for regular crop. So how's everybody else's week going? Hopefully well. Hopefully quiet. Alright, so that should be enough of a headland on this end. Go down here and get started on this end. Set a worker on this. Get that going. But we'll see what happens there. Wow. Plain old zombies walking around this town. Alright, so we gotta go up the street. People, come on. Yep, going the right way. Cool. I did do the gold nugget search off screen on this one. So, we all know that the antique tractor equipment is dirt cheap. So, I have an abundance of cash at the moment. Once I get grass going here, we'll be able to get some sheep. And start making some TMR for the cows. And, okay, come on. I hate it when it does that. Arrgh. There we go. Getting hard to see in the dark here is what's going on and what's not going on. Got quiet all of a sudden, Ryan. How are you? Morning, cows. What's up? I appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah, I'm still here. Yes, sir. I am hitting the hookah again. First 24 hours are the worst because you got to get readjusted to it. But after that, I've used them before to quit smoking. So I figured, what the hell, smoking ain't any good for me, so might as well make the attempt again and stop making up excuses. Yeah, that's, I'm pooping like Big Daddy now. Went to go see my buddy at the vape shop today, and he was off, but his boss was there. And, his boss looks like a short version of Gene Simmons, the Italian version. Yeah, it'll only be working for tonight. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but they're pissing everybody off with that. Works when it wants to. It's the first day in weeks that it's worked for me. Okay, so that's all done. There's a grass field here, I think. No. Nope, it's in there. Did I already do that one? I can't remember. Yep, I did. Alright. Now we gotta go down to the lower fields, hit those up. Just don't call me late for dinner, man. Bridge is over there. An awful lot of night people traffic going on here. Walking around in the dark, that's dangerous. Oh! Speaking of dangerous. Let's see here. I went with the 1.7 meter plow, and it's not that bad, actually. The worker is doing a fantastic job. He is on field 17 as we speak. I don't know which one's worse, the 2-row corn planter or the 1.7 meter plow. Getting dark. Sunset's quick here. I gotta go get this. He's doing a fantabulistic job over here. I think. What is this he doing? Oh, okay, yep. Nope, he's doing good. Cool. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go put this by field 17. And we'll go get the regular crop planter. Seeder. Ooh. There we go. Check that out. Backlit gauges. I'm just trying to stick with the theme, that's all. It's working out so far so good. I'm gonna have some issues to overcome, but not many. Put this guy right here out of the way. That's gonna be our silage field. Yeah, no, I've used which one are you talking about, the in-game one? Or the one that you have to buy, add as a mod? Because I used one of the older plows before, and it doesn't work right. It swings all over the place. It doesn't track straight behind the tractor. Yeah, I don't like the Salford plow. I don't like it because it's got the articulated 3-point hitch. I want the plow to be stationary. This hooked up, and we'll skip night. And it's raining. Cool. Oh, thank God. It didn't stay raining. That's awesome. Come on. Unlock. I know you can do it. It's weird. That's the goal, cows. Let's go collect the eggs from the ladies. I didn't use too many plows in 15, only to expand the fields, and I used the biggest ones I could. So. You know what, cows? I quit smoking, doing the same thing. I was off them for 2 months, and then all hell broke loose at work, and that was it. Somebody lit up next to me, and I was like, dude, just give me one of those. And it happens to be the kid that talked me into, starting to vape, and he looked at me kind of funny, and I'm like, I don't want to hear it. You're smoking too. Oh, that truck's gonna hit me. Oh, that one stopped. That's amazing. Alrighty. Off to field. What field am I off to? Let's see here. Looks like 16 and 17 are the last two that I have to hit up, so everything else has been planted. You know what, I used to roll my own cigarettes using pipe tobacco. Vanilla. But the downfall of that is if you really, really want one, you might as well sit down and make a couple of packs, and then by the time you're done making them, you just don't have the ambition to go smoke. I didn't like the ground textures in 15 with the plow lift. I mean, it's great. They greatly improved it in 17, but when they finally give us three-dimensional plow textures, then I'll be happy. Right, and you're going to be doing any streams on 15 in the near future? Out of curiosity. Hopefully I got enough to do this a little bit. Nope, back to the store we go. Hey, Klutch, what's up? Have a good night, Ryan. Take it easy, man. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated, as always, sir. Thank you. I'm either boring everyone to death with my idea, or I've caught the interest of many. That's awesome, Ryan. I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts, Klutch. I'm not holding my breath. It seems like it works once in a blue moon, and then it's down for like 3 or 4 weeks. I know Big Daddy's wasn't working earlier, or Nicholson Farms. Yeah. I don't know if I want to blame it on YouTube, but it's hard to say if it's on Sony's end or if it's on YouTube's end. So we'll just point fingers till they figure it out. Not that I don't think they want to wake cows. I've tried to use them, but let's see. Where's my next grass field here? Oh, we can fertilize 15, 16. Cool. FPF tonight. What's that? Yeah, a little bit here and there. It's a little bit easier with these antique tractors. It's kind of easier to gauge your distance between the headland and whatnot. Oh, there's some things I can't do it with Klutch. Don't have the recipe there, cows, or don't have the material? Ah, gotcha. Mine started crashing on me, so I kind of gave up on it for the moment. I think I have too many save files, so... How's your Subnautica coming along there, Reaper? I hear you, man. I'm tempted to start over, but I don't want to lose how far I've gotten. FsClub had to start over. Their Let's Play on it. I don't know if it was a technical issue or if they just chose to. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Eyes are starting to bug out a little bit. Where am I heading now? Took a wrong turn. There we go. I gotta go up to G7. Gotta turn this guy around. Get on the road. Oh, come on. I'm keeping in first person view. Seem to be doing better. Oh, is there... I'm right next to a field that needs to be fertilized here. Oh, I never did G11. Did I? I don't think I did. Odd. Where is... G11's up here. Oh, no worries, Reaper. I'm spacing out anyway, so... Trying to figure out where I've been and where I haven't been. Ah, I didn't even realize this one was here. Cool, that's a big one. Hey, Nicholson Farm. Back again. Missing a bit there. Yeah, I hear you, man. I was broadcasting a little bit of it here and there, but sometimes it's nice to keep certain things to yourself. Or not to yourself, but for yourself. It's always a good time to keep things to yourself, too, so. It's my field? I don't think this is my field. Oh well, we're cutting across this dude's field anyway. There's the road. Hey, what's up, Minn Cowboy? Where am I going? I need to refill the cedar. Oh, that's over there. Oh, out of fertilizer. think it might be time for me to get up and stretch my legs a little bit. What's going on, Minnesota Cowboy? How you doing? No, no, no. That's my splendiferous driving tactics. Hey, Farmer Pierce, what is up? I don't even know what time is it? It's 3:30 already? Dang. He was awake 2 hours ago. I don't know if he's still up. Yeah, Minnesota Cowboy. It just started working tonight, but I'm not holding my breath. I was telling Klutch and Cows, it's not. Don't get too excited. It's hit or miss from what I can tell. I wish we knew what was going on with it, but yeah, no, same here. Mine didn't work for like 2 or 3 weeks straight, and then all of a sudden it popped up, and it said, yeah, no, sorry, and now it's back up again. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think he's good to be left alone for a bit. You got it, Minnesota Cowboy. Have a good night. What do I want to plant over here? Do some soybeans. Take it easy, Farmitts. Thanks for popping in. Catch you on the flip side. Rest easy. I think, folks, I'm gonna call it a night too here. I'm starting to zone out pretty bad. My jaw's dropping. I'm barely keeping my eyes open. So, on that note, folks, if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Thumbs up always help. If you want to share the video, please be my guest. Have at it. And much love, y'all. We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. Good seeing you too, Klutch. Take it easy, FP. Thanks for popping in.